I want you to think back to our writing lesson yesterday. We were learning about commands. And remember that a command is a sentence that tells someone to do something. Today we're going to focus on commands with the words that, this, and those. And these are all words that we have seen either in our weekly sight words or our spelling words. Look how it's got our TH digraph. We worked on that. That, this, and those. Using the words that, this, and those can make a command more clearer. So let's look at our example. Pick up this book. So in our command, pick up this book, the word this helps me understand which book to pick up. Wait by that sign. The word that helps me know what sign I need to stand by. And in the command, help those children. The word those is helping me to understand which children I need to help. So this, that, and those are important words that we might usually see in a command. Remember, a command is a sentence that tells us to do something, and you practiced those yesterday. All of these commands have a capital at the beginning and a punctuation with a period at the end. So let's look at this one. Commands with that, this, and those. I want you to practice reading these words. That, this, those. It asks us to read each command and identify the word that makes the command clearer. It helps us understand a little bit more with what's being asked of us to do. So number 1 says, stand in that line. So I'm going to identify the word that. This word right here, that, helps me know which line I need to be standing by. And then number 2, our command tells us to read one of those stories. The word those helps us to understand which stories we should be reading. And then number 3, follow this path. The word this helps us to know which path we should be following. And finally, number 4, write those words. Those helps us understand which words we should be writing. So these are all commands telling us to do something. So here's some examples with some blanks, and we're going to fill in these blanks with words. So it says, cover up that. Well, what word could we put here? Cover up that what? I think I might say cover up that word. That's a command. And the word that helps me understand which word I should be covering up. Notice how capital at the beginning, period at the end. Now our next example. Run down this, and I could put a word here to finish that command. I think I'm going to add the word street. And now my command tells me, run down this street. And the word this in my command helps me understand which street I should be running down. And then finally, our last example, feed those blank. Let's fill this blank in. I'm going to say that our command is going to tell us to feed those animals. Feed those animals. My command is telling me to feed the animals. The word those helps me understand which animals I should be feeding. So let's look at our assignment. And it tells us commands with that, this, those. Remember, I want you to practice reading these 3 words. Commands are simple sentences that tell someone to do something. The words that, this, and those are often used in commands. For example, walk this way. This helps us understand which way we should be walking. So I'm going to zoom in and, oops, try that again. I'm going to zoom in. Oh, and our directions tell us to draw a line under each command. So you're going to decide which sentence is commanding you to do something. So for example, come when I call you. Is that a command? Are they telling you to do something? They are. They're telling you to come when they call you. Maybe your mom or your dad or grandma or somebody tells you that. Come when I call you. So I would draw a line under this. This is telling me to do something. It's a command. I want you to do the same thing with 2, 3, and 4. Draw a line under it if you think it's a command. All right, and then let's look at let's look at our next section here. And I just wanted to zoom in. So it tells us to read each command and circle the words that, this, and those. And remember your practice reading these 3 words, that, this, those. Number 5, look this way. I found the word this. I would circle it. And I want you to, in number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I want you to find, does it have the word that, this, or those? Now at the bottom it tells us to revisit a piece of your writing. We're not going to do that today. I want you just to complete the drawing the line under the commands and then identifying the words that, this, and those in command sentences.